see the end of how I make this kele wele. Okay, stay tuned and let's enjoy this channel together. God bless you for being here. Bye. Now that my plantains are ready, I'm going in with my spice blend, okay? And with your spice blend, you don't have to make it real smooth. It has to be a little bit of like crushed, not smooth, okay? So I'm going to stir it in. You want the secret to kele wele. You don't have to fry it right away. You have to let it sit for at least 30 to an hour. When you go to the streets of Ghana and they are frying kele wele, they don't fry it right away. They always, you can see that whilst the other kele wele is frying, they have another sitting in there. And I'm going to cover it up with a cling film and let it rest for at least an hour before I'll fry it, because I want to get that authentic spice to go on there, okay? So the last thing that goes in before it goes in there to let it sit will be my salt, okay? You do the salt to your taste, okay? You can, if you're using a crushed rock salt, then you can blend it up together with your stuff. But I'm not using rock salt, so I'm going to put the salt in later after that. And I'm going to make sure I taste it and the salt is enough for me. So I added a little bit more salt to it. Okay. So I'm going to let it sit and let it rest from 30 to an hour. Alright. Look how delicious it looks. It looks gorgeous already. It hasn't even fried yet, but it looks really, really, really good. So now I'm going to put my oil in my frying pan to fry my plantains, okay? And I'm going to bring it to a boil. I'm going to make sure my oil is really, really hot. And then once it's hot, I'll put in my plantain. So this is how my plantains is looking after sitting in there for a little bit, okay? This is how it's sat for. I let it sit for an hour actually. I had enough time to let it sit for an hour. So I'm going to wait for my oil to be ready, and then after that I'll put in my plantains, okay? Oil is frying. My oil is hot. I'll be going in with my plantains, okay? So I just scoop some of it. When you put your plantains in the oil, you don't have to stir it for the next 2 minutes, or else all the spice you have on there is going to fall up into the oil. So you're going to let it stay in there for at least 1 to 2 minutes before you stir, okay? So I'm not going to stir it. I'm just going to make sure I have everything covered in oil like that. Okay, and I'm going to let it fry for at least 2 minutes, like I said. And then whilst it's frying, it's well coated in the season and the spice, then I will stir and flip them over. Okay, so you see how it is bubbling up beautifully. It's looking really, really, really delicious. Very, very, very delicious. Now that it has set for 2 minutes, I'm going to stir it and make sure everything gets into the oil so they can all fry and be done together. Oh my gosh, it smells really, really delicious in my house. It smells amazing. Yeah, I know my son can't wait to dig into this plantain. He can't wait. It's like, Mommy, when is it gonna be done? I was like, in a few minutes, okay? So it smells really good. If you follow this recipe very closely, you get a perfect kele wele like the street one, okay? So you can enjoy it while you're overseas. And when you go back to Ghana, you can eat it on the street and just enjoy it, all right? So just let's let it fry for at least 5 minutes, and then we'll see how it goes. My kele wele is looking good, okay? It is frying beautifully. You have to flip it. You have to check on it so it doesn't burn, okay? So some of them are are cooked on the other side, so you have to flip it like this. You see how beautiful it's looking? It is done. But some of them were actually under the oil, so this is how it is looking. Of course, some of them will cook before the other, which is fine. Kele is always like that. Okay, so I'm going to let it fry for 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to take it off the oil and I'll show you the next procedure. Okay, this is how my kele is looking. I'm going to take it off the oil, okay, and I'm going to put it on a paper towel to drain out the excess oil. Okay, so you can enjoy your kele without peanuts. Okay, that is granules. So I have my roasted granules here, and the best way to enjoy with your kele is you just going to dip it in your oil for a minute or two, just a minute, while your stove is off. Actually, I already turned my stove off, and I'm going to put my peanuts in there, and I'm just going to toast it in the oil just so it get that flavor. You know, that flavor, kele flavor. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to toast it in that oil for just a minute or two, and then I'm going to get it out also. So now my peanuts is done, and I'm going to get that also out of the oil. Okay, remember I cook it off the stove, just the oil. I just want the oil for that flavor. Okay, so whilst the oil is hot, I just put the plantains and the peanuts in there. Oh my gosh, I said plantains. Okay, so you know, my evening cravings. So I'm making this because I'm craving for kele, and this is how it is looking. So this is the my peanuts, okay, my granules. So see how this kele is looking. Kele is looking amazing. Look how delicious it is looking. Okay, so I'm gonna try it with the peanut, and you can hear the crunch. This is so good. I can't even talk. We'll see you again. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you all so much to all those who have been sharing my videos. God richly bless you. Until I come your way again. Bye from Doritos Tana, and God bless you. Bye. Mwah. To see the end of how I made this kele, okay? It is looking really, really delicious, okay? Bye.